showing you a place I never show you on purpose. This is the way I do it every time. I back up so I'm not looking, and they'll tell me whether I should go in or not. That's what I've made up anyway. So I'll come here, I'll turn the car off, I'll make a few, I'm gonna do it with the camera on. I usually do it with the camera off, so I'm trying it with the camera on. That's why you've never seen it. And we'll see if they want me to come up there. If they don't make any whoa, my bad. If they don't make any noises, I'm not going in. Thank God for trailer hitches. Oh yeah, look at this. This is all new. Damn, I never knew it was that blatant. Look at that. I went all the way down. I was right in there. That's like serious gap. Look. It's at my waist. Be a cool lift kit. That's what my truck would look like lifted. Look at this. Oh, see, these are my guys. What's up, you guys? Look at this. Look how it's all been. This one's completely ripped out of the ground. It was alive too. They just did that. These are special. This is, I have a couple more spots like this. Actually about 10. And I'm gonna show you slowly. There's your brakes. These aren't spots that are supposed to blow your mind. Oh. It's a sheep, guys. You guys really ate him? These guys love me. That's all I know. There's a sheep. That's a sheep. It almost looked like insulation for a second. It's a sheep that's been there for, I don't know, it looks like a month or two. There's all kinds of activity in here, which looks like them. And then I got the teepee structure in the back, if you can see it. Wow. That's a sheep. There's another bone right there that doesn't, it looks older than the sheep. So not the first time something's eaten here. Could it be mountain lion? Yeah. Actually could. I don't see, if it was, he's not active here, because this stuff you can really leave like a, that or he's just not walking on here. You gotta see them in this. I don't have my pack on me, I left everything. I just wanted to show you something. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the kill spot. That's a deer. Something is getting a bunch of animals in here. And I'm coming in without a well. Should I come in here with, should I get my gear? It's chilly too. Look at, I mean, I have a t-shirt on, but it's like just chilly enough where you'd want a sweatshirt. If the sun was out, I wouldn't need it. I like to show them I don't need anything. Like if you want me to use the camera naked, I'll come in here and do this naked. Whatever. You'd be surprised. I'd probably get a better video except for the camera itself. Like now they know I'm okay. Like I got nothing on me. So here's their spot. So this is something I do by myself. Let me show you. I'm not even showing you, but brand new dirt piles with no holes. It's the only whistle I use here. Guys, I'm not coming in unless you tell me. And I'm gonna put this video up so you're gonna make me look silly. If you don't make a noise. I've never gotten a noise here on camera. But boy, have I got him off the camera. Let me show you this spot. It's a mind blower. Right here. And these guys, I don't know if it's them. They do it right here, all up, the whole way up. Ooh, you guys put a new one left to right. Sorry, I thought I was. There, you gotta see the teepee they use. Up in the middle, they have one of the most amazing teepees. In the middle of this forest on the biggest slant. Let me show you in here. So they sit right, they're right in here. I've heard them speaking. One time I walked up here and it was dark. It was just about dark. And they were all right in there. They were right here. Right there. Yeah. Right there. There's things, that's why I'm good at this, because I can't tell you everything. I got to let it happen for the camera. And I'm afraid that they get upset that you'd be surprised. Some of the things you would think they'd want to, that would be okay, is not. That was for you. The structures is what they want you to see. And then when they're sure that people are really are starting to understand, then we can go to the next level. What the heck is that? Is that a squirrel? Let's see the spot. You can't get to it. They were right in here. Let me show you. Look at them walking through here. Sorry, I did it again. Look at the leaners. There's their spot. Right here. I haven't got a noise. It's gotta be the camera. See the hole. You think you're seeing holes, but they're just the whole pine cones. They only go 4 inches. I've shown it, I don't even know, a couple 250 times, something like that. These holes are just made to hold these pine cones. Wow. There's a lot, you guys. There's so many. There would have to be 1,000 squirrels here. There's one, I can tell you that. I saw one. I don't know what these guys are. This is like dog man. That's what it is. I don't know if that's what it is, but it's that type. It's not as human-like as some of the others. They don't. Some of them do have open faces, but most of them are all fur. Tell them, guys. Okay, so I got game for sure. It looks like pretty big elk. Right here. More than one for sure. Not deer, elk, or moose. I mean, these things have hooves. Could be cow, but I don't see too much cow activity. That's all, just checking out this little place. Isn't this cool? A lot of dirt on the side. I'm not going to show you the structures. That's it. This is all. It's not supposed to be a video just like thrown into a video somewhere. These are the ones that are just be right here. Now remember, I'm still 10, 12 miles from town, but people do come here. You can see there's tracks. Mostly probably like a side-by-side. You know, so maybe once every couple weeks someone comes up here. That's how quiet it is here. Occasionally maybe someone will camp there to hunt or whatever. Something in here is killing something. That's all I know. There's a teepee above that spot where I went in. It's incredible. You'd never be able to see it. That's the last thing I thought I was going to find, too. See how they're just right here? That's just because there's a trail doesn't mean you're not right in the middle of their living room. I remember I was up there. I did a video. I was way up there. You guys remember that? It's incredible up there. I found their seats and everything. All right, enough's enough. Not even. I didn't even hear a noise I could pretend was them. You know what I mean? All right, over now. So one more thing. What do you guys think about the theory? And that's all it really is. Let's pretend like so many of us haven't seen a being out here, okay? There's literally millions of people, okay? Millions, like a few million people at minimum have witnessed what I do for my job. They've seen one of these beings, okay? How does your brain bend around this or not, okay? What if? That's all I'm saying, okay? What if? Don't jump down my throat. I'm just saying, what if? All of this is done by little creatures that look just like a Bigfoot, but he's 6 inches tall. Not even in some cases. And hundreds of them come together to form one being that builds these giant structures. And then, we always see these little towns, these little openings, like little caveman openings in the trees, like Hansel and Gretel, like setups on the rocks, Bigfoot faces announcing the entrance, things like that. And they're little. So what do you think about this? Like I said, I'm just messing around. That all of these guys come together, make one being, extremely strong being, okay, and build their worlds, and then they detach. And then if they ever need real security, they come together again. Don't be shocked if some of that is a situation. Now, I'm not saying it is. All I said was don't be shocked. Oh, I know someone's watching. Because it's never fail. I could turn the camera. Well, I might have ruined it today. I should have came up without a camera. Nice fork in there. What's this little spot? Here's a spot before the spot. I'm running the camera because I want to see if anyone gets timestamps. Oh, this is it. There's the fork. There's some garbage in here. They like that in here, though. Because then if someone comes back, like, oh, honey, what happened? Oh, I can't believe I didn't see it. Oh, no, I wasn't here. Oh, yes, I was. I went that way. Look, there's the X. I knew it. There it is. I didn't know it, but I knew it. Because I haven't really seen an X today. There it is. It's in there for the rest of your... That'll be there longer than you're probably alive. If you're 50 or over like me. Who knows? Maybe they'll... I told someone the other day, there's like, if Biden's elected president, you only have 2 years to live. I was like, perfect. Because I can't afford to pay bills any longer than that. Blatant. Ah, darn it. I told you I only go here. Not that it matters, but... So yeah, it's not really tribal. It's kind of dark and eerie. He's not taking a lot of pride in the areas. Look at the X from behind us. That was, unfortunately for you guys, that was the payoff for here, was that X. So far. And then you see the trails? Look how everything is just like piled up at the X. Leaner. Third on the bottom of the X. These guys, where are they? Isn't this where I came in? See, these spots are solely for one thing and one thing only. Eating. Okay, this is where it was. Same clip, I think. Did I start a new clip? I can't remember. So, you figured out. Squirrels. Is there 1,000 squirrels there, or that make X's, or is it possible something else lives on our Earth that you were lied to about? Oh no, our government wouldn't lie to us. I believe everything they say. There's people like that. Do you know that? They literally still... You see, you don't understand because you're part of like our community, your community, us. You're part of us. And we get it. And these people walk around, the government should thank God there's people like that, because they're the ones, there's enough of them that they'll do whatever they're told. Anything. You guys have seen the post where they're putting people on trains and leading them to concentration camps to be executed. All of those people would jump on that train in 1 second, as long as you just told them to. Which is not even funny. It's a shame, because it's not their fault. We should be able to trust our government. And the fact that we can't sucks. And I have a feeling, I can't speak for them, but I have a feeling that, see, someone did camp here, that not fake fire, real fire. I forgot what I was saying. Pizza. I always look for pizza. Ooh, pizza. I shouldn't have said it. It's my biggest problem in the live videos. I say pizza. I make people go out to get pizza. What the hell is that? Just from saying it, and myself. So after my live videos, like me and like 20 people go get pizza. Or order it. I'm not even kidding. I think that's where you see you follow that stuff up there, and then up there somewhere in the middle, there's this teepee structure. It's probably, if any are so, like physical out here, it's probably most likely, if they had a choice, where shadowing me is from up that hill. More bones. So this is definitely a kill spot. There's no doubt about it. I got bones. I haven't been showing you, but I've been seeing bones. Like, I'll see like a bone in there. I'll see like a bone there. Don't know. I don't even suggest that they did it because I don't know. In fact, I would think they didn't because of all the other spots I'm in. I just find like one bone here, I find one bone there, things like that. And I come to a strange dogman type of place like this, and there's bones everywhere. So does that just mean a mountain lion lives here? Because I'm not convinced that they kill animals yet. I think they did something with that cow, but I think there's a huge reason behind it. It wasn't for food, it was to bring in, it was to bait. Maybe there's a bad one in their area somewhere. Dead sheep. It looks like insulation, it's just that the whole entire sheep is gone. The bones, everything. I think there's some bones in there still. The reason it looks really weird is because it's probably been wet. And then cold at night, wet, cold at night. Look, this is all new. They just did this. They know I'm going to see it. It's just a matter of what they can give. People are like, well, why don't they just tell it? It's like, man, you have to understand. This is so much bigger than our little brains wanting to know why. It's coming. Believe me, they wouldn't have took us this far without the end of the rainbow. There's an end of the rainbow. So I'm at a spot I pulled over at. I haven't been here, and I've been by here all the time, but stopped and just took a look here in a couple of years. It's been a very special place of mine. It's hard to film off the camera, but I've been in there and then behind. It was one of the most amazing days. You can see here where they do this at the edge. So they'll put. Let me see if I can't get a tripod on this. There you go. So they'll put that like that. See those rocks? They did that. Not an accident. See, there's nothing else like it anywhere else. Just look for it, guys. Just, look, people, cannot believe me, but everyone that didn't and went out and tried found the same exact thing. That's why I've become who I am, because not one person, not one has ever proved me wrong. In fact, it's the opposite. They've only added on to what I've done and complimented it, and if not, did a better job in some area. You know what I mean? This is all real. And I'm done trying to sell the one person I could care less about when I love all the people that follow me. How do I not address those people every time? Not you. I'm going to talk to those people from now on. So this is a special spot of mine. They know I'm here. These guys are the supreme masters. It's one of the things, you guys, I'll catch them zooming. God, that looks like two faces. A side face and then a big face in front. Remember, that's all they do. It doesn't have to make sense to you. It's one of the things that gets me angry. You hear me talk, hear my voice change? Not angry, but just frustrated. That you're that simple. That's what I can't deal with. Simple. Okay? I can't take it. I'm not talking about your life, or I have a pretty simple life, really, if you think about it, besides this part of it. You know what, let me switch for a second. I'm going to see if I can get my other camera to work for a little while. You know what, it's all put away. Let's do this. I'm going to get a couple more right there. Remember, no one's going to be just standing there, although occasionally it does happen. But most of the time, they have the word instantly. I think the best way I can describe it so you can understand it, see the triangle? is energy. Everything energy, and everything connected to that energy. And we're the only ones. Oh, I just saw a little mouse. There's a little mouse right in there. We're the only ones that aren't aware of it. We were disconnected. Even though we're connected, we're we're hold on a second. What's going on? Why did it go blurry? Give me a second. I'm struggling on the camera front big time. Got the truck fixed, $1,200. I didn't even stress about it. Even though I couldn't, not that I could afford it, but just because this truck has been so flawless for me. And it was my fault. I mean, I had to slam the brakes on. It wasn't the truck's fault. And it had 234,000 miles. It was the first mechanical thing that I had to get done in 4 years. Remember, it's daytime too. Things are different in the day. We have the day, they have the night. Oh, if they're out at night, they must be evil. This is the kind of thinking that I'm done with. I don't have any room. I don't have any patience for you. I can't. The simple-minded are going to have to work their way there some other way. I'll deal with you guys later on, down the road. And when I say simple-minded, don't take it the wrong way. I don't. You might be way smarter than me. You might get an A on every test you've ever taken, but you're still simple. And I'm not trying to insult. I'm literally, all I do is state fact, okay? And we're talking about the one person, not most people that are already watching. It's the one new person that will never understand. They can see 1 million people completely getting it, and their brain doesn't understand it. They won't listen. If the TV told them, then they believe it. But they won't listen to a million of the brightest people on earth showing them the best evidence that's ever been recorded in the history of the world, because they're too simple. That's the only way to put it. I'm not, like I said, if you get offended, you're probably one of those people, and that's fine. I'm not, because that's not my intention. I'm simply stating fact. These things have to be talked about. If we don't talk about how simple people are, they're never going to realize it. Don't you realize, you guys? People are told how great they are. How, it's just, they have egos for no reason at all. A beautiful girl looks in the mirror and thinks she's God's gift to the world because guys' mouths drool over her everywhere she goes. This becomes her life, and she doesn't even think. This is the kind of person that forgets she's even on a planet, forgets she's even been given the gift of a beautiful body and a life. She's charging men money to see her naked or to have sex with. It's an amazing thing to me. That's ridiculous, because you don't want to work. Now if you're if you came from the ghetto, or you're homeless, or you became a thief or something, that's a whole different, in my opinion. I'm not justifying it, but that's a whole different story. If you're living in the streets, and you had kids, or you live in the ghetto, or just a poor, I'm not even suggesting black people, just anywhere, West Virginia, a poor place to grow up, and you're forced into a life of crime, and you'd be surprised, forced. You get to the point where you either you don't eat and your family doesn't eat, or you go out and rob some idiot white person. Sorry, I couldn't help it. Like I said, I'm not even talking about race. I'm really not. There's plenty of bad white people that are in prison. Plenty of them. In fact, the white people, most of it's there is murders and stuff, but most white crime is disgusting. It's always he's like a rapist, or he's a serial rapist, or he goes after children, or something like that. Black people, they're there just for mugging you, and if you gave him a hard time, probably killing you. He ain't there to mess around. He just wants your money. To me, that's a little bit more sane than trying to molest a little child. Okay? Robbing and killing someone you think's a complete idiot is one thing. Okay? You know me. This is my sense of humor. But messing around with kids, that's where I there's a line drawn there that I will not forgive. There's no reason to ever mess with our children. And I'm not even talking about sexually. I'm talking about physically, mentally. everything. I think anyone that abuses children should be executed, basically. That's what I think. I'm not even kidding. If you can't handle it, we need an island. That's what we need, an island where we can put these people. I don't want to kill anybody, but if we can put these psychotic freaks, and now remember, think about it, you just hear about a couple of them. That's just the guy that got busted. It's the guy that has the 50 rap sheets. You don't hear anything that goes on in this world, okay? You wait till you hear it, just like I do. Think about what people get away with that you don't hear about. Think about who doesn't get caught. Things like that. It's an amazing thing, this world. I get this world. Do you? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I get it completely, but I think I'm at the forefront of humans in knowing that we've been deceived. And, that's why I want to find out for people, because I want to find out whether or not people should know. Like, I could find out the secrets of the earth, and then I might come back and be like, you guys, listen, trust me, you don't want to know. Or trust me, you want to know this, okay? I have a feeling it's going to be the second one. But what if it's just like this catastrophic, God only knows situation that we really don't want to know about? At that point, if would that be up to me to make the decision? Only if it was just overwhelmingly, blatantly something people didn't need to hear. Then I would just say, hey, I don't think this is. But think about the achievement there. Like, that's not going to happen to me, hypothetical. But think about the achievement in knowing that, and then what we can do at that point is get a few people together, people that just have to know, people that have supported me, people that are just, going to want to know. Curiosity killed the cat. Why do we do this? Basically that. Curiosity. It's beyond that, because it's the secrets of the earth. But it's still, in simplicity form, is curiosity. Over now.